Hey guys, what's up? So I'm on my way to Q Central to visit Cloud 2.0's Experience Center, and the main purpose is basically to have a meeting with Ronald to understand what his plans are, what's the current status of whatever that he's pending, and what is he doing to overcome the temporary issues that we are facing, and to understand the goal, what Cloud is trying to achieve and how they're going to achieve it. So I'm going to be asking Ronald a few questions that may be delightful to some of y'all that are needing answers right now. So stay tuned.
Hotels and all that, Agoda and all that.
No problem. We're getting very, very good deals, so it's about 20 to 40%. No blockout rates.
No blockout rates. Days, no blockout rates. Okay, that'd be good.
I mean, for us, we started on the 17th of last month, and it's going to be a 1 month.
Yeah.
We have clocked in about 8,000 to 9,000 deals.
Wow.
We are, I mean, according to the travel agent, we are even bigger than Booking in the first round. So what we're trying to do is to see if we can build our business from that. When we built travel, we did not think of a business in travel.
Okay.
We just thought about having another outlet for redemption. So we might turn it to become a business. We put people in, and then they'll start to do tours and things like that. So much more better. If you have a 20 people team, I mean a group, so you can go through us. Something will do the best for you.
Everything online,
I mean through the app itself.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more concierge based. So you actually log in there. You tell them what you need from where to where and things like that. Then they'll come up with a package for you. And the package are all in CTOs. So we will handle the rest. So it's a concierge base. We are going to try to build it.
Understood. What's the plans with Jarvis 2.0 and this Cloud SIM now?
I think there are a lot of videos around on that. But basically, the long story short is we are trying to make things legal by rearranging how we take the asset from the member. Last time is I'm a broker. You pass me an asset, I trade for you. I need a brokerage license. I need an IMO license. Right? To get IMO license in Malaysia, it's also difficult, but I think we can get it very soon. But there's only one place. You think about we are in 150 countries, right? Unless they all start to start their own company and use their company to engage us, then it's possible. Okay, this is what a lot of others are doing. Okay, so we thought of another easier way, which is to turn the business around by doing this. End of November, there will be 2 contracts to sign. The first contract is called the PDPA contract. So it's the Personal Data Privacy Act, which will ensure that we cannot use your information without your consent.
Okay.
Right? So that's one. The second one is actually a subscription-based contract. Inside there are 4 points, which you need actually 5 points. But the 4 major ones is number 1, how we turn your current asset into a subscription. Okay, that's one. The second one is now because it's a subscription, we need to pay tax for your involvement. I'm giving you a SIM card which will provide you a 1-year service, of data, which each month I'll give you 5 to 12% yield of data based on your participation. So for example, if you participated like $500 you're supposed to get, let's say
50, 30,
5, 10 gig of data, whatever. Okay. And the third thing is actually on the withdrawal side. So the withdrawal side, because it's now a subscription-based contract itself, we will return your asset back to you from 1 to 30 days, which will schedule. Okay. This is also because we have learned from our past mistake during September time, where a lot of other projects died, right? There's a mass influx of withdrawals, and we did not handle it very well. We should actually stagger it out. Because what we did last time was we actually forced the boss to shut down to
Release
return
of the funds.
the funds. So this has caused the board to lose a lot of profits. Because when he's doing a trade halfway, he needs to stop and then he'll take out and things like that. So we actually lost a fair bit of trade volume there. So now we are trying not to do the same mistake twice. So we let the user sign this contract itself. We'll give your asset back to you, okay, as what it is. Let's say we put in Ethereum, put in Bitcoin, things like that, right? Within 1 to 30 days after the schedule. So that's the third. And the most important, the fourth one is, okay, this is not this is a redemption program itself. We are a telco, we are providing a telco service. Okay, so what you're getting back is in data. What you do with the data is entirely up to you as a member itself. Okay, you are able to go to the OTC and resell the data for whatever you want. So that's also another avenue for you to make extra wealth.
So you mean you can sell the data for like cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum? Okay.
You can actually do that because see, we might not need a lot of data here, but in China they might need a lot of it. So data can be for sale for them. Data can be converted to CTOs as well. And when you convert to CTO, then you convert to anything else. So basically that's the idea. But in order to make the platform completely legal, okay, we cannot have the conversions inside the wallet itself.
Okay.
It needs to be outside of the wallet. So the OTC itself, which is Ribbons, the third party run exchange, and we are just another user in the OTC, okay, to actually look at good deals, and then we will not let go of good deal. Okay, so the company itself, with whatever profits that we earn for that particular day itself, will look at the beginning. Because let's say for example we made $500,000 that day itself.
Okay.
We will take about 60%, because at the beginning I think a lot of people want to sell, right? We'll take about 60-70% of our profits to buy from the lowest priced deal to the highest priced deal. So it goes all the way up this way. Okay. And the most important thing is the members itself can see what is being cleared, what's not being cleared. Okay, all the deals that is being handled, all the things that is still pending and things like that. So you have a visual of what is going on, at least.
Okay.
Because this is a P2P exchange, you are able to request a lot of things. For example, let's say you would like to have bank transfer.
Okay.
So your deal is, okay, I will give you CTO for bank transfer. You bank transfer me the local currency, and I will send you the CTOs. Or for data or for whatever.
Will there be an option for us to like buy Bitcoins and Ethereum on this P2P exchange as well?
There will be other coins supported. There are virtually 5 coins supported. So your Bitcoin, Ethereum, your USDT, and then your DAI. And also CTO. So you go in there, you buy DAI, and DAI is actually being used for Rogue. Yeah. So this is one of the things that is there. We are trying to help members by trying to clear off as much of conversion as possible that can be done through themselves, through the OTC. That's one. We are actually giving the cards actually for them to actually change the CPOs into local currency and draw on the ATM machine. We have a redemption channel now, which they can redeem all sort of stuff. Uber, Bazaar, and the rest of it, all will be available, some of them will be selling. So we believe through this many means, of course you can also top up the SIM cards, you can also book hotels. So I think using this type of ecosystem provided through our infrastructure itself, there are more ways to use than just convert. So once the convert is solved, okay, then by the end of the month we'll try to solve the withdrawals. Yeah, so there's no longer going to be any withdrawals from the app itself. It's going to be sent out to the exchange, the OTC. The OTC itself, you have 2 parts. One is the peer-to-peer OTC, which is what we're going to launch within I believe 17. Okay. Then there's another one which is called a Fiat OTC.
Okay.
So the Fiat OTC itself, okay, is a bit different. You need KYC for that.
Okay.
Okay. We are initially we're opening up to merchants. So merchants who want to actually sell cryptos and things like that, you can do it, but only in non-restricted countries. So, for example, if you're in Thailand, no problem, you can use it. Vietnam, not so much. Other places, yes. Malaysia, you need an e-money license. Indonesia, you need an e-money license. Philippines, no problem. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to be doing. So we have actually I got the first e-money license in Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago. Yeah, my company is called MaxiTag.
MaxiTag.
Then I actually sold it to a Singapore-based company. And trying to see whether we can revive that and get the license. So once we have that, then we can book. We can go to any merchant and start accepting CDOs. Okay, just like how Gojek, GrabPay, and everyone is. So yeah, we're trying to become more like them.
So if a new investor wants to invest, let's say from the Middle East, they still use the same process to invest?
Same process, but you have to go through an OTC to buy the major coins to come in.
Okay, you still go on as normal, business as usual.
That's what we are trying to do at the moment. Of course, we're trying to hit our target. The thing is, this SIM cards itself, they're working now around the world. We just opened 4 more countries: Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Myanmar, and one more in Vietnam. Right, so yeah, these 4 countries are there. So all in all, we have 13 countries now that is supporting the SIM cards in Southeast Asia. And the member, there are 2, we classify as 2 now: customer and partners. Partners or members, which is the affiliate side. So the non-affiliate one, those are just to use the cards. So for them, it's very simple, right? You buy my SIM card, itself, you get like 2 or 3 gigs, let's say for
free data,
$50 or $60. Okay, you just pay once, and then you keep getting data, but then data is quite little. So the more data you want, okay, because I will generate CTOs for you, or generate all this data for you. When you want more, you can buy from the OTC. So in and itself, you can keep buying. So the data actually buys from the members. So we have a consumer, then we have a producer. So the producer, you guys are all the producer. They produce a lot of data, and then those that actually want to use this. Now, if you look at the normal telcos, right, they force you to pay every month, right? Every month you pay. This one is you pay once. That's about it. And then data you can, if you enough data use, then okay lah. If you don't have enough data use, then you will buy from the producers.
There's no expiry for the SIM card, is it?
No. Oh, actually it's 1 year, but because every month, right, we give you data ourselves, right? So it's actually topped up by itself. So it's renewed every month.
So all the top up will be over the air type of top up.
Yes, correct.
But the client itself, the customer itself must download cloud token into their phone.
Through the SIM card itself, you can download the app.
Oh, is it? Oh, that means you already have the program.
Yeah, so these are good for any countries which has website restrictions. We call this a traveler SIM, so it's for travelers. The merchant program I briefly mentioned. Basically, what happens is, if there's a qualified merchant that you sign up, that the member sign up for, the member itself will get per transaction 0.5%.
Okay.
If you look at how GrabPay, Alipay, and everything is, right, the merchant itself have to pay. But this one is we are paying the merchant. And for the affiliate itself, or for the member itself, you get 0.5% of that transaction itself. And 0.5% will go back to the sales and service center of the cards in that particular region. So that's That's what we are trying to do. So like the concept whereby you must be affiliated with a certain outlet. So for example, in KL, you have this experience center. You have to sign up with this one. So any merchant that you sign up for, you will get a 0.5% share with your upline. Okay, the merchant will get 1%, and 0.5% will come to this center here to support you for your courses. So we will hold the SIM cards for you and things like that at the warehouse, and also we have a space for you to bring your new prospects to come to give their OTPs and things like that.
Understood. So do you all have like a specific POS system that you all use for the merchants?
Yes, we do. We have one, but we're actually trying to change it to another model to support NFC. The one that we have is only scanner based. So
QR.
we're going to change it to the NFC based. We only support crypto, so any type of cryptos will be used to pay using this terminal.
Good. So just statistics, Ronald. Do you have like any latest statistics of how many countries Cloud's actually operating in right now? What's the number of members, right?
150 countries, not much change, but the only change is the accounts that is created now is over 1 million.
Okay.
We are, the affiliate tree is about 3,700 O levels. But all these numbers would mean very little after the change by the end of this month, because a lot of members itself have already left. The account is still there, the tree is still there. So we're going to do house cleaning. So the 2 contracts which they're supposed to sign, and if they don't sign within the next 7 days, okay, all the accounts will be turned into a normal user account.
Okay, alright.
So all the assets, because some members, right, they're waiting for withdrawal because they're scared or whatever, so they're waiting for withdrawal, which we blocked up purposely. We really purposely stopped the withdrawals. It's not because of any congestion or anything, we just purposely stopped it. The 2 reasons why we stopped it is this. We found out that the C0, C1 and C2 are the hardworking ones that actually are actively engaging the market. We can see that the C0, C1 and C2s, there is a growth in the revenue or the things that they're doing. But the C3s are quite stagnant. Okay? Because the C3 will use whatever the C0, C1, C2 build. But they're quite stagnant. Because we can actually check how much is the effort and how much is the rest of the effort. This C3s itself, we saw another pattern. The pattern is, even though they are not doing a lot of things, but their CTO keeps growing. So we were thinking, why is it like that? It's like a lot of people are transferring them a lot of CTOs. So we found out that they're actually scaring the C0, C1, C2s, saying that a lot of bad things about cloud. It's going to close down, this, that, you don't have money to pay you off, whatever. And they're taking this chance to actually get a very cheap price on the CTOs. So you're talking about 51 cents now, right? You're actually getting it at probably 15 cents or 16 cents.
Good profits for that.
Yeah, so they don't even need to do anything. Yeah. So actually, if they just buy, then it's still not too bad for us. Okay. But what they're doing is, after they buy already, in order to get more faster returns, they purposely say that, no, I see my son is building, right? Okay, and they reinvest the CTOs into Jarvis, and then we grow. Yeah, so they are actually cheating the system. That's why we actually stopped the withdrawal system to fix this issue. So because yesterday a lot of them can't actually come in. It's because we are modifying the reinvesting, the re-entry portion. But by now when you come in CTOs, it stays as CTOs. You can't make it to become any other things. Alright. So this is the first step. Once OTC comes out, okay, there will be a limit on OTC on how much CTOs you can sell. So based on your reputation, it's about 5,000 for a start. I think that's quite a lot. That's 25, quite a lot really. The coupled with the card itself, the card, if it's your normal level, it's about $500 which is quite a lot. Per day I'm making about.
Okay.
That's quite a lot already. The card's limit is about 13,000. So
Per day.
It's the card's limit.
Limit lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, for example, if you use $200 for the 13,000, right? You can always top up another 200.
Sure.
This maximum is inside there is that much.
Yeah.
But every day you have a maximum how much you can use. And that limit is set by MasterCard itself, not us.
Okay.
Like for example, ATM machine when you withdraw and things like that, right?
Sure.
It's actually set by the ATM provider and things like that. Right? So a lot of things we cannot control.
Okay.
Now, if you have all these avenues to actually get all these assets, right, or into fiat at the highest rate possible, then you will not sell cheaply, which is what is happening now. So we believe that with all this thing in place, we can cut off these guys. So if these guys have a lot of CTOs that is stuck, okay, they'll think about ways to to offload it. So one of the ways we believe that they can offload this is to create multiple accounts to offload their coins, which we will probably see on data. So what we're going to do then is to do this. Okay, we are going to make sure that the app will run on emulators.
Sorry?
The app itself won't run on emulators on the PC. Don't put it on the PC, you can run like 50, 60, right?
Lose
We'll make
tax.
sure that it will run. So the way we make sure that it cannot run is by detecting the physical hardware for touchscreen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you won't have a touchscreen if you're an emulator. So and the existence of the mouse or joypad inside. So that's one of the ways we use to detect whether you are on the actual physical device or you're on the emulator. So we stopped that one really. The second one is because when you do OTC trade, you need to communicate.
Yeah.
And the communication uses the cloud chat system. The cloud chat system, we took a long time to write it, and there's one portion which is very good. You only, let's say you have 20 cloned wallets inside there, right?
Okay.
All cloud. It doesn't mean that 20 is all running. Only one of this notification will be running.
Yeah.
You need to register to it. So if you were to run a cloner, you cannot register. You only register whatever is active at the moment. So if you create 50 this sales through all these 50 accounts in the OTC, and somebody comes in there and try to buy with one of them, which you cannot get the notification, right? And this guy, after 12 hours, is able to give you a bad rating. 12 hours of non-response. You give a bad rating, and when you have bad rating, the limit or the max limit will drop. Yeah. Nobody will actually trade with somebody which is a bad reputation.
Yep.
Right? So it's the thing that we are employing now. So OTC, they can't go so much out. The card, they can't renew so much. Okay, so the only avenue for them is actually the reinvest part. But the reinvest is only to CTOs. So for them, it's still back to square one.
So which means that you reinvest into Jarvis but in the form of CTOs.
Yeah. But the only way out is only through the OTC, which is where he bought from the first time.
Okay.
So he's actually virtually stuck inside this to use the CTOs, right? So the next thing that we're going to pull out is actually the long-term programs. So for the long-term programs itself, is you take CTOs to invest into this long-term program for like 3 to 6 months, then you get a certain yield. The yield that comes back is not in CTO, but in actual the major coins. Yeah. So this is what we are trying to do. We're not trying to kill them off. We're not trying to do what. We're just trying to say that please play fair. And if you play fair, this is the rules, okay? And you follow the rules, we will give you a good, profit. Yeah. So not to really kill them off, not to really beat them up, but is to is to treat them with the same respect that I think we are good for. I mean, you want to cheat the system, we found out, we fixed it. Instead of driving you to a corner, okay, we leave a door open for you. This is the way. Sure.
Fair enough.
Will this affect, I mean, you're putting in place a few of these methods. Will this affect all the other investors?
Nope. It will be much more, this will be calculated for C0, C1, and C2. Yeah. We calculated for it. And only effectors one are the C3s and C4s. But we are really taking care of the C4s, so the C3s are the only ones. I mean, not all the C3 deals are bad, right? It's just that the C3 deals has the power now to swing to good or swing to bad. Yeah, so we're trying to penalize all the bad ones and keep them all out. Because at the end of the 3 years, we want to achieve about 100 million consumers or customers, 1.5 million networkers, and 20 million merchants. So at the end of the day, your CTOs, one CTO, regardless of price, will become one share in the company. Now, when we hit that particular mark, we are on the radar of almost everyone because we are the largest independent, venture capped invested company. Yeah. So it's a private company itself that is as big as half the market is in Southeast Asia. Or maybe we are the biggest in Southeast Asia. Again, and yeah, for them to jumpstart, they come in. The e-commerce, mobile commerce industry is going to be about $1 trillion. So this is what we're aiming for. For them to buy us off. How much can they buy us off with? Let's say, for example, my total circulation is about, let's say, 130 million in CDOs itself. Alright? Not the total supply, the total circulation. So it's 130, which means that these are all what we have collected from everyone. We're going to use our PE times 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. So at least if a unicorn is really $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's really nearly 10 times. PayPal is worth 125 million.
Okay.
Until this time. I think we are worth around there. So let's say 50 PE. Okay. We're still like maybe 5 billion or so. The market cap 6 billion or so. And if one share equals to that times, then what time is out? If you got 1 million CTOs with you, just times 5 times, that's $5 million.
Interesting.
3 years, not a long time.
It's very short.
Yeah. And within the 3 years' time, every month you still get whatever you're supposed to get. Yeah. That's the whole idea. And the whole office is moving towards it. And we just need to cut the front, try to use our own communication channel through Cloud Chat. And Cloud Chat is unique itself because it works, number one. Second thing is only members who have invested into Jarvis before will be able to see the message.
Okay.
Yeah, so no fun. And we don't want to actually just put our stuff on Facebook and YouTube and all sorts of things. In order to, every time when we do something good, we believe that it's more transparency, put it up there. And people will just take out and attack us with it. Right? So we have learned our lesson. So we try to do it